All right, guys. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey,
Wow,
what is up, guys? I just wanted to kind of log on and just kind of hit the record button and just kind of express my thoughts based on The Last of Us Part 2. Just finished it. I think I count myself lucky because I was fortunately able to successfully avoid all the spoilers, to avoid all spoilers, to avoid all leaks, to avoid all controversy and everything like that. The only time I watched The Last of Us 2 trailers was probably when it was first revealed. So there's that one trailer where Ellie is playing that guitar in the bedroom, and then you see like the bodies on the floor, people like in a pool of blood, and then you see Joel walk in and he says,
"What are you doing, kiddo? You really gonna go through with this?"
I'm gonna find, and I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
there was the gameplay trailer. So that's where she had that dance with like Dina and I think it's Jesse. So Dina and Jesse, Jesse was there. It was in that bar scene area, and they had a little dance and they shared a kiss, and then it cut to some gameplay with her, with Ellie playing against the scars, with taking them out, running from them, and then engaging in a battle with like one of the big scars with a big gigantic hammer. So I watched that.
This is a sacrifice lamb.
And the last video or trailer or whatever that I watched was the one at night. It was with Abby's side of the story. Yeah, it was with Abby's side of the story, and this is where she's being hung by some scars, and then she gets saved by some X scars, and they save her, and then she kind of like has her hammer after she ends up getting down from the rope. She grabs a hammer, she takes it in her hand, and she sees like a bunch of like infected running at her, and then it kind of like fades to black. And at that point, like, you didn't really know what was going on in that trailer and who she was, who any of them was, and why they were even showing us that. But it was just kind of like mysterious, but it was also showing us the graphical capability that Naughty Dog is operating with now, and how photorealistic these graphics are, their game engine is looking now. And just to give you like a little bit of a trailer, and to kind of see like how well the game is looking and is actually gonna play. So yeah, so that was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I didn't watch anything. That was the only thing I watched. And then after that, I swore to myself that I'm not going to watch anything else, because I'm so anti-spoiler, like it's crazy. So even with movies, I do the same thing. I look at probably just the first trailer, just to see if this looks interesting enough, or for me to actually go and head to the theater and go out and support that movie. I've been like that for like a really long time. Even my friends admire my commitment to like not spoiling things, even just looking at like the one trailer the one time. So I treated Naughty Dog's The Last of Us Part 2 the same exact way. So up until then, for 3 years, I haven't watched anything. I know they've been hyping up the game and marketing it and revealing like a bunch of different trailers and the world of The Last of Us and like the enemies and the combat, and they were talking about a bunch of stuff. I didn't watch anything. Those trailers that I watched 3 years ago, 3+ years ago, those were the only things I saw. And if I was browsing on my phone and if I saw a Last of Us Part 2 article pop up, I would literally hit the options button and then click not interested or click see less of this, just so it doesn't pop up in my feed, or just so like news articles or people that want to spoil it, if it pops up. I wouldn't even search Last of Us 2 because I didn't want the YouTube algorithm or the Google algorithm to start recommending Last of Us 2 things for me. And then especially recently when all the leaks and stuff came out, like I was totally locking off any type of search or article with Last of Us Part 2. I was locking it off completely. I go savage like that. Honestly, I take those things seriously because I really value your own personal experience. That way you get like a very genuine, authentic experience without being swayed by the opinions of others or groups. I want to go in fresh and experience it fresh. That way I know my opinion is authentic and my experience is authentic.
Our future days.
Oh.
Of you and me.
Oh. Yeah, that was a little...
Well, that didn't suck.
This is too cute, yo. This game brought the LLR phone back together. Yeah, boy. So guys, that's just how I approach my video game experience, or even when I look at TV shows or movies or anything that like I'm really interested in, because I just really want to have my genuine, my authentic experience. That way it's my experience and not someone else's. It's not swayed by anyone else's, and I give whatever I'm experiencing a chance for it to prove itself to me. And that's just how I like to experience my media. So let me know, like, comment, don't forget to subscribe and put on post notifications, and let me know, how do you approach games and TV shows and movie shows and what you actually think of the game. So yeah, let me know down below. Thanks guys, see you.
What is the downside to eating the clock? It's time consuming.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Bro, this is too cute.